comment, maybe 2.5 minutes apiece, something like that. Thank you.
I came out this morning just to remind you guys not to lose sight of where we all stood in the fall. Four of you stood with me at the campaign polls, and we discussed making this county prosper. We talked about supporting the mega site, and as the wife of someone employed with Duke Energy, that's dear to my heart. Do I know if the mega site will save Duke? I don't know that. What I do know is that if we fill that mega park, we could provide these Duke employees with jobs that would be comparable to the ones that they have now. If we lose the mega park and we lose Duke, we're in trouble as a county. So I just want to remind you of the promises you made to the voters. We all made them. We all ran on the same premise. And I'm just asking you to think about that as you move forward planning for the county. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we have Cynthia Lynch.
Good morning. I'd like to yield my time to John Sepp, please. Thank you.
Yep. Our third one to sign up is John Seep.
Good morning, board.
Morning.
How are you all today?
Excellent.
Very good.
Awesome. A couple of months ago, I took the opportunity to address this board prior to departing to Florida, expressing my hopes that upon my return, I could address you all, commending you on your actions bettering the community. So let me begin. Commissioner Gentry, thank you for your continuous focus and tenacity in getting the EDC task force up and running. It appears to be moving along smoothly, and I personally am looking forward to the recommendations from which forth their corporate efforts come. Each of these private citizens are volunteering and dedicating personal time to perform this task, and it's time consuming. It's an important task for every citizen in this county. And to the task force members, I say thank you. Commissioner Palmer, Commissioner Gentry, I'd like to thank you both for voting against the removal of a private citizen who is doing a great job as a volunteer on the EDC, asking pertinent and appropriate questions, which apparently provoked and disturbed a few here on the dais. Commissioner Gentry, I was appalled to watch as you asked for justification for the motion by Commissioner Sims and you being ignored. Your closing comments were measured and appropriate. I commend you for demanding proper conduct of the meeting and basic information on which to determine your vote, yet not receiving it from the chairman or others. Commissioner Sims, less than 2 months ago, you personally stood up in a public session emotionally and pointedly declaring that if anyone had an issue or problem with you, they should call you. Is this an accurate statement? Hearing nothing, it is. Is this the way you would like to be treated and expect to be treated? I'll assume yes. Where I was raised, you treated others as you would like to be treated. While in the Boy Scouts on my way to achieving Eagle Scout, my father was an assistant scoutmaster. Like all boys, there were times when I stepped out of line, and my behavior needed to be addressed along with any others that I was with at the time that were equally out of line. Effort was made by my father to ensure that my discipline was not less, but actually more than the others. He was not going to be viewed as treating me better because he was my father. So yes, I realize that all of you are Republicans, as I am, which means you, more than others, should know proper applications of standards and principles. So let me ask you, Commissioner Sims, did you contact Liz Bradshirt to discuss any issues or concerns which brought you to the motion you presented? I know you didn't. Why not? To me, it appears you have one standard for yourself and another for others. How would you feel if you asked a simple question, not technical in nature, asking another commissioner why they are making a motion and being ignored? What would you think? Does this reflect the behavior of a board properly functioning, being transparent in the working of the business of the county? To me, not at all, sir. Are you prepared to inform Commissioner Gentry and the citizens of the county why you made the motion to remove Ms. Bradsher. Commissioner Puryear, did you know the reasoning behind Commissioner Sims' motion? Not hearing anything? I can only make assumptions. How did you know? If you didn't know, why did you vote to remove Ms. Bradsher? Did you think Commissioner Gentry and the citizens of Person County deserve an answer as to why this volunteer should be removed from the EDC? Hard not to observe that both Ms. Bradsher and Commissioner Gentry are women. Seems to some of us observing casually they are both asking appropriate questions and getting ignored, or worse, scorned and slandered. How would you like it if you were treated this way? You are the exalted ruler of an organization locally which seems to pride itself in not having any women in its membership, and they're allowed. I think you and others here need to step back and reflect on how you are treating Commissioner Gentry and other women like Ms. Bradsher. Chairman Powell, how are you, sir?
I'm sorry.
Do you believe that pushing the vote without a proper answer being provided to Commissioner Gentry last session was proper? Are you not to ensure the integrity of the process so that we have confidence in the process? How were either Commissioner Gentry or Powell to vote without cause being provided? You need to help the rest of the citizens of the county understand, because no one seems to think your actions were proper last session. What do you view as the role of chairman on this board? Is this really what you consider transparency in the conduct of public business in the county? Should any citizen be treated like this by any commissioner? How should citizens hold you and others here accountable, if not in this manner? Sorry, that's the way it goes. Where is all this business being done? Because it's not being conducted openly in front of the public as seen in your last session. This creates negative publicity for the boards, diminishes the public trust, and the confidence in our local government representatives, at least you three. Good morning, attorney. Can you please ensure that all closed sessions meet the requirements for conducting a closed session, and that only items allowed in closed session be discussed during closed session? Can you also give us, prior to the closed session, the nature of the session, with a comment afterwards attesting that nothing other than the matter for the closed session was in fact covered behind closed doors away from the public's review? In closing, it appears that as if three of our commissioners lack transparency and have little desire to conduct the business of the county in front of the citizens of Person County. This leaves us, the citizens, wondering why. What are you trying to hide and why? Who is running things? Where is business being conducted? Citizens aren't getting straight answers. Commissioners aren't even getting straight answers. So intensive scrutiny is in order. If Commissioner Gentry can't get a proper answer to a straightforward question, should any of us citizens think we will get anything better? Think about that. So here's what I'm looking for. Can the citizens have a proper session and some come to Jesus honesty coming forth from this board today and going forward? Person County citizens can handle the truth. What we can't handle is more monkey business, more window dressing, and contemptible behavior. It was obvious my father wanted to be clear that no favoritism was given in his disciplining and strictness with me. It is my hope that I've been equally self-controlled and restrained in my addressing the three commissioners' contemptuous and impertinent conduct at the last meeting. Thank you for your time and your respect.
Our last speaker is Chris Weaver.
Thank you, Mr. Steve.